Missouri, not done yet.
They've been from Manhattan to Knoxville, Kansas City to Fayetteville, Dallas to St. Louis, Nashville to Orlando, and the place your Tigers call home, Columbia, Missouri. This is Earning Our Stripes with Brock Gordon and Ben Duncan.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ben, guess what day it is?
Game day!
Oh, we made it, baby!
It is game day,
we
baby.
fucking made it! We made
Yes,
it to
sir.
game day! Yeah! I'm Brock Gordon.
And I'm Benjamin Duncan.
And per always here on Earning Our Stripes on Game Day, we're going to have all the normal stuff that we have, plus predicting Mizzou's record and other predictions for Mizzou, like we do every year. Ben, this is the third year. Now it's going to be the third official year we have done EOS for football season.
Third year, huh?
Third year of us doing this. I don't know how to feel about that right now. Not gonna lie to you. I kind of
Makes me
old.
feel older.
Yeah, I know, right? But we have a legacy to uphold here. But before we get into any of that, it's time for the general Mizzou news. Most of it regarding this game.
Yes.
Mr. Ben, if you would please.
Ah, yes. Open the tweetar.
A tweetar. Oh, also,
Here
do y'all
we
like the new theme song?
Nice. All right. We are a week away, basically, from
No, we're not. It's game day,
the
sir.
the season opener for Mizzou Track and Field,
Oh,
as it takes place the morning of the day after the football game.
so it happens tomorrow.
Indeed.
Yeah, their opener starts tomorrow. This wasn't recorded a
Yes.
week in advance.
No.
Why would we do that?
Mizzou softball welcomed home Rhea Taylor, the three-time All-American and Mizzou Hall of Famer, as a guest speaker at September 12th's Dinner on the Diamond for softball. Student zoo passes are sold out for, for I think everything. I don't know.
Well, I'm guessing that would be just,
Yeah.
all athletic. That's the athletic pass, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, then they're sold out.
Yes, sir. The Mizzou men's basketball schedule was released.
Guess what we're not going over?
No, not until a later date.
Not until, I don't know, when's their first game?
The first game,
November?
I'll just let you know, is at Memphis, November 4th.
Oh, God, so we got to do it in, I don't know, what day of the week is that?
November
Fine.
4th is...
Uh,
November 4th is a Monday, so we could cover it that prior Thursday.
Oh, God. So on Halloween, that's what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about that and Mizzou. We're going to talk
Scaries
about
of Memphis.
We're going to be talking about that and then Mizzou versus Oklahoma. One of these things is not like the other.
Kat
Oh,
Kastner
God.
is the new director of football communications for Mizzou Athletics.
Oh, my God. One of these things is not like the others.
We have, what is your hottest Mizzou football take this year?
That's what we're going to have as a question for this week. So, Ben, what's
In which
your
I
hottest
agree with the
Mizzou
top
take?
comment on here. I agree with the top comment right now.
Which is?
of the first 4 games, people are assuming will all be wins. Boston College will be closer than people think, in which I
Oh,
totally agree
yeah.
because we tend to struggle against Boston College for some reason.
Hey, Ben, I have a trivia question for you, and actually something I'm going to cover a little bit later on the show. Do you know how many times Mizzou has played Boston College?
But
Do you know how many times Mizzou has played Boston College?
once or twice. Yeah, once.
Overtime loss
Yeah,
at
I
Boston
remember that one.
College. Yeah. I actually have an entire list that I'll talk about later on of
Yeah.
opponents that Mizzou has never beaten. So, and
Then
Mizzou's
we
attempts to
have
avenge at least one on that list.
then we have Drinkwitz trying to fill the stands for the opener next week. If we don't sell out the first game, then that shows me that we're not where we want to be as a fan base yet. We need to sell it out. We need to show the rest of the country that we're serious about our program.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm
I
going.
agree. Then we
This year's it's a
have
Thursday.
yeah. That's as I said, that's going to be a problem to sell out on
Mm-hmm.
Thursdays.
KU's having their home
Um
opener the same day, but they're playing in an 18,000 seat stadium. It's still not sold out, by the way.
it's not. None of their games are going to be sold out this year.
Oh no, I know it's great. Well, maybe the K State game, but that's it.
Then we have for the home opener against Murray State, as per usual, home opener being tiger striped for row. So sections are tiger striped for like gold or black, depending on where you're sitting.
I'm in a gold
Student sections
section.
obviously gold, so you got to wear gold, Brock.
I know. I know I gotta wear gold.
And then also for the Murray State game, there will be a halftime show with. There's going to be a drone show along with the marching Mizzou performance. I don't
Yeah, of
know what they're
course.
performing. I'm
What?
a little far out of the loop now.
What?
Uh,
How,
like
how do you not know?
most of the people I'm friends with, like the people
Mhm.
that were freshmen my senior year are now
Juniors.
juniors.
Yeah.
So like and I didn't talk to them as much, so I don't know what's going on anymore.
Mm.
And then the apparently the Chiefs Super Bowl trophy is gonna be there too.
There were
Okay.
multiple Tigers on that team. Nick
Yes.
Bolton, Lane Gabbert, Kendall Blanton,
Yep.
Andy Reid,
But yes.
Dave Tobe, the wide receiver coach,
But that is what
Magic
we got
Strickender.
for this week.
All right. Well, then, Mr. Ben, I have waited 7 months to say this. For the first time this year, it's time to know your enemy, powered by PCardEntertainment.com. The Murray State Racers. From Murray, Kentucky, which is a 5 hour drive southeast of Columbia on I 70 and I 64. This is their second year in the Missouri Valley Conference in the FCS. This is also Jody Wright's first season as head coach at any level of football. He has been a coach in the NFL with the Browns and Giants, as the 43-year-old has also coached at such schools as Alabama and South Carolina. The Racers are coming off a 2-9 season, one of the worst in recent history for the school. The last time Murray State Mizzou played was in 2013, in another game I was in attendance for, as the Tigers won 58 to 14, led by James Franklin and Henry Josie, and the Racers actually led in that game in the first quarter. This is the second ever meeting between the two schools, as Mizzou won in 2013 for the series lead of 1-0. Although Mizzou did play a school called Missouri State College in 2006, This was a college in Oklahoma. However, they no longer have a football team. Unfortunately, there is not a lot of information on the starting roster or depth chart for the Racers, including the schemes on either side of the ball, as it's a mystery with Murray State's new head coach coming in. However, they did return several running backs this year, as Northington seems to be the prime back they will be using this year, as well as Jennings this game. The Racers have a whole new QB room as grad transfer Jaden Johannes is the only quarterback who has played any snaps at the collegiate level. Last year, Johannes was a starting quarterback at the South Dakota School of Mines. So expect to see him
Ooh.
start tonight for the Racers. Yes, D2 to Faroe. That's quite the change. Receiving wise for the Racers, again, they start anew, as no one on the team had more than 5 catches last year. So the door is wide open on that front for the Racers. The Racers' defense was terrible last year and are looking to rebound this year. The Racers gave up 45.5 points a game to FBS opponents last year, and their losses to Louisville and a team that we covered last year in Middle Tennessee State, the Murray State Racers. It's good to say that again and to do a Know Your Enemy segment. I hope you know that.
Yes.
And I once again a plug bcardentertainment.com.
And go check out your local Casey's.
We're not sponsored by them yet.
Uh,
We are sponsored by bcardentertainment.com.
Indeed.
That's again bcardentertainment.com. I again say
Card.
bcardentertainment.com.
Dot.
Please visit the website.
Do it.
Anyway, Ben, it's
It's
now time
always
for
linked
predictions.
down in the description below. It is
Please,
always there.
please,
Go to
please,
it.
please read the articles. I work hard on those. My next one I'm going to do is going to be talking about the Kansas City Athletics and how they were a glorified minor league team. Please go read.
Uh-oh.
So, Ben, it is now time for our predictions. Not just we're going to start with the game first, and then we will go for the season itself for Mizzou. So, Ben, we start off with the most pressing question everyone will be asking. In your opinion, will Mizzou be in the 12-team college football playoff?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay. I'm going no. I'm going to be pessimist this year. I was optimist. I
Interesting.
said 10-2 last year. I'll explain my reasoning here more as we go along. Hopefully I'm wrong. But yeah. So Ben's saying yes, I'm saying no. I hope you have a Word doc typing this up so we can go back to these.
I do not.
Would you please pull up a Word doc so we can go back to these? As I don't have a second monitor yet. Give that
All
time.
right. 12. Let's see.
Just say
Prediction.
CFP.
Predictions.
CFP. You, yes. Me, no.
Go. Okay. Next.
So, now we will go in, Ben. What will Mizzou's record be at the end of the year? Before postseason play, of course. So, if you need to, we will go over Mizzou's schedule one more time in case
I have
people
the
don't have.
schedule pulled up here right now.
Okay. Once again, we'll go over
So,
it for the people at home in case they forgot what Mizzou's schedule is for this year. If you have, first off, what the heck? Mizzou starts off Murray State, Buffalo, Boston College, Vanderbilt, at Texas A&M, at UMass, homecoming versus Auburn, at Alabama, home versus Oklahoma, at South Carolina, at Mississippi State, and at home versus Arkansas to end the year. There are some lines that have opened up for some of these games. Mizzou is a underdog against A&M by 4.5, 8.5 versus Alabama, and lead in the other two that are up, including a 9.5 over Auburn and 3.5 over Oklahoma. No lines have been released for Buffalo, Boston College, Vanderbilt, UMass, South Carolina, Mississippi State, or Arkansas. So, Ben, what do you predict Mizzou's record will be?
It's either gonna be 10-2 or 11-1. I can't decide.
Hmm. I like how you're saying 10-2 and they're still going to be in the playoff, and I'm thinking of something similar and they're not making the playoff.
I'll go 11-1.
Okay. And the loss will be to Alabama, I'm guessing.
Either Alabama or A&M.
Oh, okay. I'm being much more pessimistic. I'm saying 9-3.
Okay.
Saying 9-3. I think we lose to Boston College at home. I'm just gonna be honest. The fan base needs to understand that right now. And then we're probably gonna lose to Oklahoma as well. Not saying that for any other reason other than I just want to get ahead of that. Of course, we'll go game by game as we always do, predict it, and then yes, they'll either. I don't think they're going to lose to A&M. I think they'll beat A&M, but Bama I think will be the third loss on the year. So next prediction: who will have the better record, Mizzou or that little school to the west at the end of the year?
Zoo, duh.
Um, because of how weak the Big 12 is this year, I'm going with us because I think that little school of the West is going to lose like 6 games this year. Because if you go through it, they only play one ranked team this year. Which how the hell do you get away with that? That one ranked team being K State. But I think they're going to lose
It's
at.
gonna kick their butt.
Well, I mean that too. I think they're going to lose at Illinois. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Lindenwood upsets them.
I would love to see that happen. That'd be
That would
so
be
funny.
great. I we would hold that over them for so long. By the way, they currently have a 99% chance to win that game. Yeah, it's Lindenwood's going to win by 3 touchdowns then. You can get tickets for
W.
that game for
Lindenwood.
$68. Yeah. So again, they have not sold out their home opener. Shame.
Jeez, my
Shame.
ticket for the Indiana home opener was cheaper than that little school to the west. That's crazy.
Mhm. I don't want to talk about how much I spent on tickets for these games I'm going to this year. Anyway, next question. What? Over under time, Ben. Over under time. Your favorite. I know you love the over under.
Yes.
Over under. Touchdowns for Luther Burden. Total touchdowns for Luther Burden. 9.5
For the season?
for the season.
Let's
He had
see.
9
Over
last
under.
year.
Burden.
He had 9 last year. There's
I'm
no
going
Brady
over.
Schrader. You're going over. I'm saying under.
Okay.
Over under total touchdowns for Brady Cook. 25.5. He accounted for 29 last year, 25.5 total. So that's passing and rushing touchdowns.
I'm going over.
I'm going over as well. I think he will throw for more than 25 this year. Over under rushing yards for one Marcus Carroll. 900.
For this game or the season?
The season.
Over 100 rushing yards? Yeah.
No, I said 900.
Oh, 900. Yes.
I think it's going to be
Over.
under. I think it'll be under because I think they're going to split reps between him and Noel. I really think that's what they're going to do. So those are the two highly touted ones they brought in the transfer portal. I think they're going to split time similar to what we did with Pete and Schrader a few years ago. Over under points per game given up by the Tigers. 26 and a half points per game given up by the Tigers. Defense.
Under.
Over. I'm not liking the defense. I'm really not. So I'm going over. So Ben, read back the predictions for the season. So we will have that at the end.
Okay, give me a second. For the season, I have them in the college football playoffs. You do not. I have them at a record of 11-1. You have them at 9-3. We both believe that Mizzou will have a better record than that school to the west. Uh, I have Luther Burden touchdowns over. You have under. We both have Brady Cook touchdowns over. Rushing yards, Marcus Carroll. I have over. You have under. And defense points per game. I have under. You have over.
And now it is time for the game itself. The scene is set. It's a Midwest Thursday night. Doesn't quite roll off the tongue like Saturday night. Mizzou versus Murray State. Ben, we will start off. Over under. Time that we will see the backups put in. Third quarter.
What if I was going to say third quarter?
Okay, start of the third quarter. How about that?
Start of the third quarter. Say over because I think it'll be halfway through the third.
I'm putting it way over. I don't think they put in the second stringers till the fourth.
We both have over.
Hmm. Over under. Let's see if anyone has what the over under for that game Hurrid is. I doubt it. Because I'm going to be honest, if you are already betting on this, you're a sick freak in the head. Ben. Oh, don't lie. We know.
Okay.
We know that you would bet on this game. Tommy would for sure. Over under points, total points scored 80
Let's
and a
see.
half. Oh, or pull up an actual one. That'd be nice too.
I'm on ESPN right now trying to find something.
It's
We have a 99% chance to win right
to
now.
win. I know. I have that up as
There's
well.
no over under.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to
Okay,
go
so
into
what
the
were you saying?
dark web here.
Sorry, what did you say?
80 and a half points. Hang on, I'm gonna see if I can find.
Under.
So that's combined. They scored 58 last time. What's that? That's still under. Yeah, I'm going under as well.
Okay.
Will we see Sam Horn or no?
No.
I agree. We will not. Will we see the five-star defensive end whose name I'm not even going to try and pronounce from Lee
Yes.
Summit North? I don't think we will. I'm going to be honest. I don't think we will. If it is, it's going to be on special teams somewhere. And Finalamar, Ben, the score prediction. And if you think Mizzou's going to win or not.
Score. I'm gonna say Mizzou 40. Yeah, Mizzou 40.
Just flat 40.
Flat
Okay.
40.
Okay. Okay.
42
42 or
13.
42?
Or 42-13 final score.
Okay. Mizzou, I'm guessing. You're not saying it's going to be a blowout in
Yes.
favor of the Racers? Okay.
That'd
I.
be funny.
Yeah, I'm totally not going 65 nothing Murray State. Um, no. Mizzou's going to win. I think it'll be a lot more similar to South Dakota State this last year, or South Dakota this last year, than say Delaware State a few years ago, where Mizzou won 79 nothing. Um, so I will go. What was the final of that score? Of course, it won't let me go any farther back. Why the hell would it? They won that game. Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. They won that 35-10. I will say Mizzou scores 34. They win 34-9. No touchdowns scored by Murray State. Their offense wasn't exactly dynamic last year, so they got blown out by Missouri State of all teams. For God's sakes, they got blown out by Missouri State. So I mean, come on,
Missouri
how
State
good
almost
can you
beat
be?
Oklahoma, I think, a couple years ago.
Oh my bad, they got in a shootout with Missouri State. They got blown out by Illinois State. That's who it was. Yes, for God's sakes.
Illinois State.
For God's sakes. And blown out by North Dakota State, but you know that makes sense. Anyway. So, to recap, Ben, if you would read off our predictions.
For the Murray State game, over under on backups going into the game. We both had over.
Here, let's put
Points.
a preference on that. You said they were
Yeah.
going in the third. I'm saying they're going in the fourth. Put it in as that. That's what we'll do.
Oh, like okay, when backups come in. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what we'll put it as.
Okay. 3. You said 4.
Mm-hmm.
Over under on points. We both said under.
Yeah, because I don't know what the actual point spread is, so I just said 80, because that sounds... Let's update that. Let's go 56. And based off your score, you're still under, but
Yeah.
so am I, but yeah.
Sam Horn show up in the game. We both said
No.
no. The
No.
5-star defensive end. I said yes. You said no.
I think we'd probably actually see Tommy Locke before we would see Sam Horn, if I'm being honest.
Then
We could see J.R. Blood. I don't know, it depends.
then finally, I said Mizzou wins 40-13. You said Mizzou wins 34-9.
34-9. Sounds like a radio station.
Rest in peace,
Anyway.
96.5 The Buzz.
Well, it died for 610 to go to FM radio. Oh, well.
Kansas
Anyway,
City doesn't have an alternative radio station any longer.
isn't that what Jack is now?
No,
Oh, I thought Jack was
I don't
still
think it
around.
ever has been.
Whatever. Anyway, that is it for this episode. We do not have mailbag because we're totally not recording this a week in advance.
We are not. We are recording it
Not at all.
the day of the game.
I wasn't gonna go that far, but
Ah,
anyway,
we're sickos.
yeah, we're doing this at 3 in the morning before the game.
Yeah, I'm dead tired. That's crazy.
Yeah, totally hasn't been scheduled on your YouTube channel for like a week now to go live before the game.
Yup.
Totally.
Not.
Anyway, I do have an update about the Mizzou Mizzou gameplay stuff. Um, I have a list of teams Mizzou have never beaten in the history of the program, and I
Is
will be
Notre Dame on there?
no, they have beaten Notre Dame, like shockingly enough. No, like Oregon State and Syracuse are on there, and so is like Temple and Maryland and the U, and like there's some random ones. Baker, as in Baker. That Baker. They played them once in 1883 and like didn't beat them and haven't played them since.
Crazy.
But I will be going through and avenging all those losses and making sure that Mizzou at least has one win against them or attempting to. Other than that, Ben, where can you be followed on Twitter?
I can be found at EliteTigerSport. The E, the T, and the S are capitalized.
I can be found on Twitter at BrockOrt99, the B and the G are capitalized. Hey, there's going to be a vlog of this game coming out featuring me and my the convert that is coming with me and my cousin. So he will
Not the
be
convict, the convert.
convert, not convict. I do not hang out with those. Except Jordan. Jordan's the only one. Other than that, have a wonderful rest of your week, folks. It's game day. We'll be back next week where we'll be
To talk
recapping the
about
game.
yeah.
The game. And we will also get the breakdown before Mizzou plays Buffalo. But until then, I've been Brock Gordon.
I've been Benjamin Duncan.
Have a wonderful rest of your week, folks. And as always,
M-I-C!
See, oh,
yeah.
oh, game day is here.
And let me hear your best noise that you make on third down.
Ah, crazy.